Okay, we are recording. Welcome, Onyx. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic, back in sunny Florida. But I'll tell you, I flew yesterday from LA it went through Charlotte and then down to Sarasota. And when I got off the plane in Charlotte, it took my breath away. It was so cold. I was like, oh my gosh, it's freezing in Charlotte. Absolutely freezing.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Crazy, crazy. But Onyx, what's cold to you?
Good question. 60. No, but it was really cold there. But that's true.
I see you post that you're cuddled up to your fire pit and the backyard because it's only 60 degrees outside. Oh my God. She would never make it in the state of Washington.
No,
or really
I would not.
Here in Modesto, we can get, in the teens here at night.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't be good. The mermaid would freeze.
I laugh. Anyways, it's fun. All in fun. So I'd love to meet you someday up at a snow-packed mountain, like maybe if you ever go to Heavenly.
There you go.
So
fun.
Well, welcome. I want to start off this meeting this morning to give Onyx the time to talk to us a little bit about all the successes we had this last week in Southern California and in Southern Florida. Do you want to give a little brief update on how that all went?
So we just had some really terrific meetings. On Thursday night, I was with David and Peter and his whole organization. The room got packed. I think at the highest point, we got all the way up to about 100 people, which was fantastic because it was my first meeting in Orange County. And then we did a really great training that is recorded and it is on the Facebook page. And it is a much deeper training than I usually do on the comp plan. So I would encourage you all to find that. I'm wearing a long, like brown coat on that day that you can see in the training. The camera is sort of off to the right. So I would look for that training if you want to learn a little bit more about cycle bonus and generational bonus. Again, those are not money-making activities. Those are not activities going to change the world, but sometimes you all like to understand how that works. So in those trainings, it was explained. Then I had another fantastic training in Santa Monica, and that was on Sunday. And very cozy, great group of people. And that's also recorded and on the Facebook page. What I've seen over and over again is you all are not utilizing to the full extent that you could the messenger bot. And what I mean by that is that if Kathy sponsored me and I sponsor Sarah and Sarah sponsors Joe and Joe sponsors Fred and Fred sponsors, Jane, by the time Fred is explaining to Jane how to do the business, they're no longer learning what I taught to the person that I sponsored in the business. We're playing the telephone game. So Kathy and I spent the time and the money to develop this messenger bot to be able to help all of you all train your people. You can put everybody through training in 45 minutes. They can get through it, or they can do it in 6 days. But one of the things it is going to do is right when they start the business, it's going to teach them how to set up in order to get paid commissions once they're ready to earn those. So as you all know, it's a third-party company that does the commissions, and it takes them a couple of weeks in order to get started. So if you all would put people through the bot training in the beginning, it will help you. So if I were you personally, when I sponsor somebody in the business, I like setting people up for success. I would be having them go through the messenger bot. If they called me and asked a question, the first question out of my mouth would be, have you gone through that bot yet? And if they hadn't, I would tell them, finish the bot and then call me back and let's talk. So that you're not wasting your time teaching the same thing over and over and over again. If you personally have not been through it, I'm encouraging you to go through it, even though you might already know everything that's in that bot, so that you know that what Kathy and I are teaching is not some strange hocus pocus stuff. We're not taking your people off in a different direction. You'll know exactly what they're going to be learning. Most people love it. They say it's a lot of fun. And it's very interactive. So I absolutely would encourage you to do that. I would encourage you to be utilizing the Facebook page. The team in California actually taught me this, which I love. When they see a meeting up there on the page that they like, they put their friend's name in the comment section, and then their friend is given a little notification about, hey, there's a video that Onyx has sent to you because she wants you to watch it. And so that's another wonderful way to build your business using technology.
Yeah, and they did a great job down in Southern California, because I think our group grew by at least 30%
Yep.
just over the weekend. So
Correct.
getting that word out that the Facebook group is out there. They do have to ask to join, and because we got inundated, probably over 100 requests with Saturday and Sunday, that we did add a couple of questions to the group, just asking you if you're already in LifeWave. It doesn't matter if it's a yes or no question. And then who introduced you to the LifeWave, either your sponsor or who's actually there. Because, you know, we don't, you know, there's a lot of LifeWave groups out there. And I don't know if a lot of people understand what's recently happened, but Facebook changed the algorithm. So we used to have 3 options for groups. And what it did was they changed it to 2. So now instead of secret, it's either public or it's private. You can't be secret anymore. We were secret, which means we didn't come up in LifeWave searches or X39 searches. We're coming up now. So we're getting a lot of requests from people that I can see that they're in 6, 7, 8 other Facebook groups that have something to do with LifeWave. We're kind of trying to keep this a closed group so we can really reach out to the people that we've brought in. So if you have somebody that you want in the group, please add them. Because we know you guys, right? And we know who you are. So if we see that, you know, Onyx added this, Onyx is an admin, so that's Marguerite added this person, then we're going to be able to say, okay, that's somebody on our team, and we're going to automatically approve it. So help us out a little bit, because if we're going to be getting 100 or 50 a day, it's a little hard, and you know, we're going to end up with a lot of people that we're having to help that really aren't within our team, and we're trying to help our time. Onyx and I are.
We're trying to manage our time to help you all. And while there were other people at the trainings in Southern California that were not part of our team, and I invited them in, no problem. I'm happy to have other people sitting in the room, but you know, we value and we want to see each one of you get to where you need to get to. I don't want to spend time, you know, on Facebook and all this other stuff, or Kathy spending her time on Facebook and this other stuff, training other people in other teams and all the other patches and everything else. We are very singularly focused. It's X39, X39, X39. And I don't need to spend time teaching anybody else. I want to be able to help and support each and every one of you build your business and help you with the people that you bring into the business. So I know Kathy wanted to have a little conversation today about MLM objections, which I think is fantastic. But before we do that, I'm going to once again talk again about AutoShip. And I'm probably going to do this on every single Zoom call, because depending on when you've joined the organization, if you came in at, you know, like a lot of the Southern California team is coming up to that 3-month mark of being in the Diamond Pack. And so they don't know necessarily about what's been created. So I'm going to keep talking about when you sponsor somebody in the business at a silver, it doesn't put them on AutoShip, which means if you're trying to rank advance, if you've got one person that was sponsored at 29 days ago and 3 other people that were sponsored 20 days ago, and you're on day 29, you will not reach that rank of manager because the first person you sponsored as a silver is not on AutoShip. So they've now fallen out of being active status. So that means you just need to, that person just needs to place an order for 1 sleeve, and then that'll make them active as a silver or a diamond or whatever rank they came in at just by purchasing 1 sleeve. So in order to rank advance, once you've hit that rank, you have a lifetime rank. But each week you have to requalify in an active status based on the activeness of everybody in your team. Now, if you're like me, I didn't want to receive the X39 product every single month. I thought that would be a pain in the butt. And I asked David to please create a maintenance pack for us, which he did, and he was very generous in what he created. So what I recommend you all do is you go to the back office, you go to store, and you select maintenance pack and look for pack number 3. Pack number 3 is 9 sleeves of X39. It's $745 plus taxes and shipping. You'll receive all 9 sleeves today. Well, not today, but they'll ship out immediately. And you pay the taxes and shipping. And then over the next 6 months, you'll get 110 PV. So it counts you as being qualified for the next 6 months. So it's cheaper than buying 2 sleeves every month to be qualified. And to me, it's just much easier to pay shipping 1 time instead of 6 times. So this makes sense to me in terms of auto ship. So that's what I've done. I think that's what Kathy's done. So what I teach most people, if you've come in on the Diamond Pack, once your ticker in your back office is expired, then that's the time to move yourself over to auto ship. And either you can do a single sleeve if you just want to maintain points, you can do a double sleeve if you want to rank advance, or you can do the maintenance pack if you want to get 9 sleeves. And it's like $84 a sleeve. So it's a great price, and then plus 1 shipping.
Yeah, and we had a couple questions over the weekend because some of our leaders are looking down onto their people and they still have the red X, but they did the maintenance pack. So if you do a maintenance pack, it's still going to come up as red X on the auto ship because you're technically not set up for a monthly auto ship for product to actually be mailed to you. I don't know if that's a programming thing. Maybe we can ask David to change, but yeah. Click on their name, click profile, go to orders. You'll see if they say they've got a maintenance pack, you'll see that they're active, and you'll also see that they ordered that maintenance pack on there. So you don't have to be, going
concerned
and trying to remind them to do an auto ship because they've done a maintenance pack. So that red X will still show up even if they've done a maintenance pack because they're not being mailed something every single month, but they're going to stay active because they did a maintenance pack. Okay. And there is a 3-month maintenance pack. Isn't there a 3-month maintenance pack at 110?
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's as the pricing is nowhere near as good. That what you want to do is go to the
the best pricing is the 9
pack number 3. Pack number 3 is the pack you guys want. That's it for sure. Awesome.
So we had a couple meetings that I was able to get people to in the Southern California region, and even though they loved the meeting and they loved Onyx and they loved what she had to say, there's some pushback because it's an MLM. So I want to talk to you guys about how you can help yourself get past that. That's Onyx's phone. So, with me, of course, I'm 54 years old, going to be 55 on my next birthday. I've been pitched many times the MLM, right? I remember back in the day when somebody sat with brooms and mops and sat in my house and tried to get me to join Amway. Not something I was interested in. I just didn't see the value in getting things like that shipped to me every single month on auto ship. And this was years ago, guys. This was like 25, 30 years ago when I was in my 20s. So if you think about it now, those companies really saw the future of what's happening today. I get my dog food sent to me on auto ship. I don't have to lug around those 45-pound bags anymore. Chewy.com sends me every single month the dog food that I need for my 3 dogs. So when I talk to people that say, oh, I'm not interested in doing an MLM or one of those things, I tell them, I said, you realize that in our daily life, we're participating in an MLM type of thing every single day. And they always look at me very strangely like, no, we're not. And I'm like, no, we really are. So, what you have to do is just explain to them that even Amazon is just the marketing motor for many affiliate marketing companies to get that product to you. That affiliate, Amazon don't own that product. The affiliate marketer owns that product, but they're just using Amazon as a way to get that product to you. So that they can go to Amazon, they can find it, they can see it, they can order it, but it actually ships out from a different affiliate. Now there's some things that Amazon brings in the top sellers into their warehouses in the local areas. I understand that because we have 2 warehouses here in the Valley. But if you think about it today, many of the things that you participate every single day are some sort of multi-level marketing. You have one level that's going out to the affiliate that's getting that product to you. So instead of using Amazon as that motor to get that product out to the public, they're using people in the field, people that can, do shoulder to shoulder, belly to belly, tell their friends, family, and relatives about the product. So can you imagine being in an MLM 20 years ago when there wasn't the internet, when you couldn't just place an order online at a website? I can't even imagine the drama that was, about the work that had to be done, phone orders, duplicate, order sheets, things like that. It just, the way we're going and what technology has done, it's giving us the power to be a multi-million-dollar producer within our own house, sitting in our own computer, to sell a product that the people actually need, and that this product's changing lives. So if you can just downplay that and explain it for what it truly is. I've spoke many times when I was doing network marketing in the past that You know, network marketing is simply taking a product to market to your network. So if you don't overthink it as something that it's really not, that's all it is. You're going to take a product that you know, love, and trust that's worked for you out to your network, which is a form of marketing. So we need to figure out a way for us to say it in ourselves, to explain to those people that there's nothing wrong with network marketing. So my dogs think I have somebody in here because I'm talking. If you hear them barking, I'm sorry about that. But it's times have changed that makes it so much easier for us. Don't be afraid of the fact to tell these people up front that, hey, it is an MLM. It's multi-level marketing. So we get paid off the power of multiple levels and people that have chosen to go to work with us. That's all it is.
Okay.
Want to add on that, Onyx?
Okay. So
I agree completely. And for me, certainly the meetings that I lead, it's one of the things that I lead with. I'm very proud of the fact that this is a network marketing opportunity. And I talk right about it, you know, that I went to college and I got a 4-year degree hoping that I'd be able to get a good job and, you know, earn 60 or 100 or 200 or $250,000 a year. And I never knew of a place where we could get a job or a way to earn millions of dollars, and much less when you add in residual income. It's like, wow, you know, of course I love network marketing. Who wouldn't love network marketing is sort of my attitude about it. But certainly for many, many years, I ran from it personally. So I know what it is to be afraid of something you know nothing about. And I think that's really what's going on for other people. They don't know anything about it, so they're just afraid of it. And that's, to me, okay, well, that's silly. You're missing out on a massive opportunity. And I missed out for many, many years because I was afraid of it.
Exactly. Well,
Can I share, Kathy?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I've been in this is Alex, and I've been in the network marketing industry for quite some time. And one of the things that I really love to share with people is the power of network marketing. When you have a product that actually works, they're taking a risk, really, in putting it in the hands of people who are using it every day to be their marketing engine. If the product didn't work, people would not go to the great lengths and discomfort of speaking with family and friends to share it. They're passionately sharing it because the product's working. And so I think it's bold of a company, because if the products didn't do anything, then it would be the worst marketing move they could make. They would never grow. And then there was another piece to it, but that's what the main thing I wanted to share about it. I think it's just really powerful.
Awesome. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Alex. Well, hopefully that'll help people deal with those objections, because if you just simplify it to truly what it is, you know, I use people Costco all the time. We all shop at Costco. I doubt there's probably no one on this call today or that's going to watch this video that has not shopped at Costco. And there's probably nobody on this call or that's going to watch this video that has not said, oh my God, I found this at Costco. You have to try this. But did Costco ever reach down and thank you for that by paying part of your Costco bill? No. They never did. So that's all this is instead of using the forms of TV or advertising or newsprint, or do you know Geico spends $10 million a year on advertising with that gecko? That's crazy. So instead of spending that kind of money to advertise for the services and the products that LifeWave has, they're using us in the field to do that. And that's simply all it is. We just have to remember that to make sure that people understand that just don't overthink it. It's an amazing.
Yep. Go ahead, Alex.
There was just one other piece that I remembered I wanted to share. And it's really that there's a story behind this product. It's a brand new kind of technology in the world. And if this were on a store shelf, it would sit misunderstood and unused. It just wouldn't grow. So again, using us, happy customers who are early adopters. I mean, quite frankly, we're early adopters. We're sitting on a gold mine of an opportunity here. But if we didn't tell the story, it would, again, just sit catching dust and it wouldn't go anywhere.
I agree completely. So like everything you do in life, one of the things I talked about over and over again in the training is that I'm showing you my pair of shoes. I'm showing you, what I like to do in building the business. And each one of us, we might all wear size 9 shoes, but this pair of shoes fits me the best, and this pair of shoes fits Kathy the best, and this pair of shoes fits Alex the best. There's no right or wrong. There's just different ways of doing it. And what Kathy and I have tried to do is recognize that, you know, in the old days, I have friends that told me, you know, they were in network marketing companies that were huge back in the 80s. And what would happen is the fax machine at home office would take 400 applications a day. Can you imagine your fax machine going, zzz, 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 you know, bringing people into the business on the fax machine. And so even just 10 years ago, network marketing is very different than it was today. And, you know, it was a lot more meetings, physical meetings back then. You know, just whatever it was, 4 or 5 days ago, I did a Zoom call. There was a patch party, and there were girls from Alaska, there was girls from Hawaii, there was girls from Portland, there was a girl from Pennsylvania. I was like, this is so cool. Like, we're doing a worldwide, you know, United States wide, I guess in this case, party, using technology. Things have changed. And so Kathy and I have done the best we can to give you all a variety of options so that you can decide what combination works best for you and for the people you come in contact with. And so getting confident and secure and figuring out how you want to feel and position yourself about the fact that this is a network marketing opportunity is part of your pair of shoes. And so Kathy's talked to you a little bit about how she sees it. Alex has talked a little bit about how she sees it. I've talked a little bit about how I see it. And you've just got to figure out what works for you. And whatever it is, it's perfect. There's no problem. There's no issue. Remember, not everybody is meant for this opportunity. I said no to Coca-Cola, I don't know, 35, 40 years ago. And I don't see Coca-Cola pissed off that Onyx is not drinking Coca-Cola. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm not meant for Coke. Coke is not for me. I don't want to drink Coca-Cola, so I don't. And some people will be for X39 and some people won't. It's okay. You're just looking for the right people for your business. And when somebody says no to you, 98% of the time, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. I ran for years from network marketing. It had nothing to do with the person who was giving me an option and an opportunity to look at something to create residual income, to touch people's lives. It was me. I was afraid of something I knew nothing about. So it doesn't matter how they phrased it, what they said, whatever. It was all about what was going on for me. It had nothing to do with them. So that's why for me, I don't take anything personal. Doesn't matter to me whether they say yes or no. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not worried in the slightest. I have my blinders on. My goal is the same. 3 people a day, patching 3 people a day and following up. Patching 3 people a day and following up. Patching 3 people a day and following up. I know that this is a marathon. This isn't a sprint. I know that when I consistently and persistently work my business over time, I'm going to watch this business continue to grow. And the funny thing is, you don't know who your friends know. And so it happens over and over and over again in this business. I met some amazing people in California these last few days that I didn't know at all. And they were friends of other friends. And I'm like, wow, this business is just, it's a blessing. I'm so grateful to you, Kathy, for calling me while I was in Santorini and introducing me to this product and taking a chance on me. And I can't thank you enough for inviting me into this business.
Well, exactly. And you're a perfect example of this. When the chimney guy, who I know through real estate, brought me a sleeve of patches and said, this will help your neck, knowing that I had been dealing with chronic pain for so many years, he didn't know I knew the likes of Onyx Pulse. So you just don't know. So you just have to keep introducing to people. And when they say no, I feel that no is really not right now. That introduction is just going to make them start watching you even more. You follow up, you follow up, you follow up, and eventually that no tends to turn into a yes. So don't ever take it personally. No means not right now. And you just never know. But I was the same way as Onyx. When, you know, back in the day, we work from home. eXp Realtors, I do have a brick and mortar office, but for the most part, we work from home. So we don't have a front desk. We don't have a way for people to come in. But when I did work at a bigger office with a front desk and all that, we used to hide from people that we knew would come in to try to market to realtors, typically like the legal shields and those type of things. Like, oh my God, I see him coming in the door. We go hide in a different office or the coffee room because we didn't want to talk to him. So we've all been there. We've all ran from them. Alex, I see your hand up. Did you want to mute yourself?
Oh, it's okay. That was from before, but certainly if you want any more sharing, I have one other thing I could share.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'm starting to get chatty. This is so exciting. One of the things that happened yesterday, I signed up 2 silvers. I'm sorry, I signed up, yes, 2 silvers, and I upgraded someone to silver. And what I found just naturally happening, I had ordered some of the extra, another extra set of the envelopes that we use that you created in the Dropbox, I'm sorry, in the Vistaprint portal without my name on it. I ordered a whole set of those to sample people that are getting started on Diamond. But what I'm doing now is I'm sending 5 to 10 of those, anybody who goes to silver. I just so naturally was able to say, hey, if you think you might share this with a few people, I can send some envelopes so you can share it in a nice professional way that explains how to use it. And they're saying, oh, absolutely, I can think of some people. And that's that first introduction to somebody, you know, talking about the business. And, you know, because some of these people, I just didn't want to go there yet. I just wanted to let them be on the product for a while. They're just saying, I want to do 90 days. But it's incredible how fast these tools that you've created can help us to just weave that story in without like saying, hey, do you want to do the business? It was incredible how well it worked with all of them. And so I'm literally sending out envelopes now. It's super exciting.
No, and that's awesome. And that's something that Onyx and I implemented in the very beginning with the stuff we were making at home. So it's awesome that it's easier to do now and make it happen for other people. So
and so
that I would send them their first set if they came on when we were running the senior presidential at gold or above in my smaller league, trying to boost that I would actually go on and make those orders for them and send them to them. So you guys, it's your business, you can do it however you want. Super, super simple to build.
And so what Alex just told everybody is she talked a little bit more about her pair of shoes. And remember what I said at the beginning, there's no right way or wrong way to do this business. And we're a team. We're all a team. And we all work together, and we're all able to help each other in the community to figure out what's working for Alex, what's working for Kathy, what's working for Onyx, what's working for Bonnie, what's working for Danny, whoever it might be. And you can learn from each and every one and say, ooh, I like what Alex is doing. That makes sense. That works for me. Great. Then duplicate it. Just continue to do that. And somebody in your team might love what Alex is doing, or they might say, oh no, I like what Kathy's doing. Okay, great. Then let them duplicate that. There is no right way or wrong way. The key is don't get lost in the computer. Remember, your goal is 3 people a day, patching and following up, patching and following up. This product works. Let the patches do the work for you.
And, you know, I know Onyx touched on it, but I had somebody, you know, I get so many texts a day and I don't even know who they are, send me a text and said she's having problems with Quantum Field Team, something with her email. So I said, have you done the bot? Because the important training videos are on the bot. And she said, no, I don't even know what the bot is. So I sent her my introductory text, and she did the bot. I mean, I can see, I'm the one that gets all the notification of who's doing the bot. So it is really important. Probably the most important link out there if you want to get your people trained is to share that bot link. It's on our website. You guys, my cell phone number now is on the front of the website. So if you need the link, just text me. I'll text you straight back the link. I suggest you add it as a shortcut on your phone, so you can make sure, even if you think they've already done it, send them that link again and get them through that training, because those 5-6 training videos are so important to help your people get launched.
And so if you don't remember how to do the shortcuts, Kathy did a beautiful training. Do you remember what date that was, Kathy? It was a few weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, but I'll put it in the group again, but it's, you can tell which one it is, because instead of having our Quantum Field like fronter, it has the computer on it. Like,
okay, perfect. It opens.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when you see the front screen, it says, it looks like it's text. So just click on that. KathysTV.com, KATHYSTV.com is where you'll find all of those YouTube videos, unless I have them private. That training video is not private. The ones that Onyx did in front of the green room, those are still private for now.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
All right, everybody. So remember, there's no call on Thursday night, and we'll have a call again next Tuesday. So everybody, keep patching, keep building your business, and remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. Don't patch people and not follow up. That's an absolute mistake. So 3 people a day, follow up. 3 people a day, follow up.
All right. Take care,
All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.